Welcome to another episode of the Rowing Boys podcast, where stories are told without filters. On today's episode, we are looking at grit, service, and impact. And to unfold this story for us is someone who is a leader, not just a leader, but a leader with a lot of stories. He is a two-time charter president. He is a man of value, a man of impact, a political leader, and someone that is so dear to our heart in Laspec Ajawe State Youth Club. Good afternoon, my lion, sir.
Good afternoon.
Can we get to meet you, sir?
Thank you very much. I'm Lion Batife, Daisi, a charter president, Lagos Batife Lions Club.
I thought I said a two-time charter president.
Yeah,
so
thank you very much.
Forget about.
Sorry, my name is Lion and Batife Daisi, charter president, Laspec Ajawe State Youth Club, and also charter president, Lagos Batife Lions Club.
Thank you very much. All right, so before people met Leader Batife, Honorable Batife, Lion Batife, there was a factory worker Batife. Can we know about that story?
That you mean maybe I worked in the factory?
Yes, there was a time that you worked before. So who was that person before you became?
To give glory to God, I want to believe that every man has a purpose and destiny made by God. Batife Daisi was born on the 7th day of August at Ikorodu, Lagos State. I attended CNF Primary School. After then, I proceeded to Bijo Community High School, where I obtained my SSC. Also from there, I persevered to work with PZ at toiletries department. Basically, I was producing Venus Gold and Venus Cream. Then after then, I came back to Big Sol Hotel, where I worked as a barman. Later to Mobi Filling Station by Malu. I worked as a PMS operator. From there, I moved to Victory PLC. Yeah, Victory PLC. Where I work as a storekeeper. My major work was to issue materials out for cake production and Happy Chef and Puma Bread, which is situated at Oregu, owned by a Chinese woman. And after then, I pursued my education back to Lagos State Polytechnic, where I studied business administration and management, ND and HND. Thank you.
Wow. That was a beautiful story. Yeah. I mean, there has been so much struggles before the Lion Batife, the Honorable Batife that we are seeing now.
Definitely.
All right. Yeah. So there's something about childhood to adulthood. You know, there have been so many stories that have happened. Is there a pain, just like a biggest pain that you carried from childhood to adulthood till now that has shaped the way you think about life as a whole?
Yes. Each time I talk about this, it boils down to my marrow. Yes. My father was the pain. I grew up to hear from people that my father is a philanthropist. Wow. I grew up to know that my father raised a lot of other people's children because his own children are still little. But at the time when he's supposed to now engage his own children, one way or the other, he was killed. And someone like me who was just, I think, about 2 to 3 years old, and I couldn't even know him more. So each time I move around Lagos State, move around Ondo State, when he operates major of his business and all that, you keep hearing Omo Batife, and the testimony has been, he's a good man, for over 37 years. So this has been what has been propelling me from childhood, that if my father can be this so renowned, can be this so famous, and I've not seen one single person that will say something negative about him. This has been something I've been nursing, and I purpose in my heart, even though I really do not know him more, that I should know. You know, the major thing I want to talk about is the father-son relationship. It's not there. You know, when you come back from school, you see a lot of my friends, my daddy is coming, daddy meeting, they will run inside their house. Some of them will say, daddy will go at 8 o'clock. But I don't have that. So each time I get home, I get bitter, I feel bad that at least I didn't see anybody to call my father. But the testimony keep giving me that courage that yes, somebody who is responsible, somebody who is notable gave birth to me. So this is the reason why I made success my point, my focus. my stand and my mission in life.
Your father was the drive.
Yes, was the drive within me. Yes,
That's a very nice thing.
Thank you.
So now you've served in clubs, communities, and everything.
Yeah.
What's the difference between serving in the Lions Club, a service place, and serving as a political leader?
Well, serving as a political leader, whatever I'm doing now, I gain it from Lions Club. Yes, whatever you heard about me in Lagos State, Nigeria, as a young legislator, I gain it from Lions Club. In Lions Club, you learn to execute a project that nobody gives you money to do it. You have to go and find your way to execute it. So this makes it more easy for me to execute a lot of projects. Like this is my second time as a councillor. My first time, community project that I did are over 97. You can Google my name on Instagram, or Twitter. You see some of our projects that we have done, and I was able to achieve all this. Even some people do ask me, where did you get the money from? And there are some projects that we even do. Who will say, our councillor. A councillor cannot do ball. A councillor cannot do an air center. A councillor cannot do that. But they never knew that my secret is from Lions Club. Lions Club will teach you how to engage people. Lions Club will first of all shape you as a representative of a Lion member. Lions Club wants people to see you and see integrity. Lions Club wants people to see you and see somebody they can rely on. This is what keeps me. I must not lie to you. This is the fourth time I'm saying it on media space. When I wanted to contest for councillor, I have no leader. It was after I won my election, a lot of leaders now adopt me. So what makes it possible that the masses stood up and said, this is one Batife. Even when there are some candidates presented by other leaders, but the people said, no, this boy is who we want. So Lions Club give me that impact, give me that initiative, give me that orientation, how to engage community and serve them.
That's the beauty of Lions
Thank
Club.
you very much.
Thank you very much for that.
Yes, ma'am.
And also, we have so many people stating that they are Leos, they are Lions, they are doing so many things that are adorable. But what do you feel? What does it mean to serve from heart? You know, there are some people, they just feel it is because God, that is what they are doing. Let me also do it. But there is a difference between doing it the way people are doing it and doing it differently. So what do you feel it means to serve from the heart?
My dear, you need to define yourself first. It's not everywhere how we be. As you are seeing me, I have numbers of clubs that have invited me to come and join. One thing I know about that, what is your club all about? I will first of all know your mission, your vision, and your motto. What is the vision of Lions Club? That LION stands for something.
Yeah.
Liberty,
integrity, or nation service.
So it is all about integrity, it is all about service, it is all about freedom. So you need to define yourself. You don't just join Lions Club because people are there. You join it because what can you impart into the society, into what they are doing, and what Lions Club can impart to you. I joined Lions Club when I was in HL1.
That's a long time.
Now, why did I join? Because I wanted to serve people. I was a student union leader, but I was looking for an avenue to get to pay. For instance, you see numbers of students coming to my office as the deputy leader there in the school. Sir, I've been oppressed. Some people want to learn me to lie into court, and I don't want to join. I needed a more platform to speak, to convince, to engage. So Lions Club helped me to engage the students more, to keep them busy. You see, the youth of Nigeria these days, if you don't keep them busy with something that is resourceful, they will be busy with something that is negative. That will be a negative impact to the society and to themselves. So, for instance, you need to first define yourself. When you define yourself, who are you? Now, in my own jurisdiction where I'm serving, you don't need to see me. Once you get to Majidu, just ask Batife. Ask people, who is Batife? They will tell you a whole lot of things about me. And one of the things they will tell you that, that is that when they see Batife, if they are hungry before, they will be filled. So what they have said, what they are trying to say is that, Batife is a giver. So you need to define yourself. What am I going into Lions Club to do? In Lions Club, we have many people with different mission, different vision. But for people like me, I'm in Lions Club to serve the masses. Some people will tell you, anything with you, I've never in my life, since I'm a member of Lions Club, been subjected to begging before I will eat. Yet, I don't have abundance in the bank. That means God is sustaining you. So for every Lions Club member that is serving with their whole heart, with their mind, God is there to sustain them. They don't need to have millions in the bank. You know what your Bible say? Ohun tó jù láyé yìí, káṣírí wọn láti tú yìí. Káṣírí bá ti bò, you are the most richest person in the whole world. Thank you.
So thank you very much for that. You chartered 2 clubs, one as a Leo, one as a Lion. Now, I will not dig deep into the Lions only. But as a Leo, was it something that before you become a charter president, were you a member of the Leo club, or you just started as to be a Leo member, then you started as being a charter president? Was it a vision that you said that, okay, yes, I want to be a charter president, or it just came?
Yes, it was a coincidence. So immediately I joined Laspotech as a student, and then I was a preacher of the gospel. I do preach gospel a lot. Yeah. So we all know that classes start from 8 o'clock. So we have a lot of students who come to school as early as 6 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock. So what I do is that I come to campus as early as possible. I go to classes to preach about Jesus. Yeah. Yes, I saw a lot of them, they will be idle, some of them will be reading, some of them will be relaxed. But through my preaching and engagement then, I got to discover that some are heartbroken, some are not happy. So from there I begin to engage them, I get to know them. Some of them will tell you they don't even have money to pay for their next school fees. They talk about their parents. I have a lot of their secret with me. So what I do is that I started raising call for them. I go to different classes. I hide their names. I don't talk about them. But I just go to classes and I make them, if there are 4, I will just say 4 of our students are about to drop out of school because they don't have school fees. Let us help them. Do you know why the students send money to me? They send money to me because they trust me. So for you to form a club, you need a sponsoring Lions Club. They introduced a lady to me, now woman, Lion Benson, yesterday, and she was the district president. She took me to Lion Kema, who is a member of our Leo Club. Lion Kema took me to Lion Toyi and Lion Olojo Soko, Lion Patricia, like that. And they came, when they came visiting the school, they saw over 100 youths gathering at a Lions club meeting. And they were wow. And that very day they decided that they will adopt us as their Leo. So that is how we have Laspotech and Ajao. Because the club was formed in Laspotech, I decided to put Laspotech so that when we are talking about a day like this, it should be ringing while Laspotech. Then we put Ajao because they were sponsoring.
Shout out to all the Lions that supported you.
Yes. Shout out to them. Ajao Lions, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Because without them, there won't be Laspotech Ajao.
Yes.
Thank you very much for believing in his vision and making that possible. All right, so before we move on, what is one thing that you feel the Leo Club of today has lost? You know, you're a member of the Leo Club and there are so many things that you have done. But the Leo Club that you are seeing today, what is one thing that you feel they have lost that they need to regain back?
The Leo program has no focus now. Yes, they have lost focus. And if we talk about Leos, no respect, they've lost respect, they've lost integrity. In those days, as a Leo, once I attend the Lion meeting, I sit at the back, I will not stand up until Lions Club meeting is over. I cannot sit on the table with a Lion to eat or drink unless they invite me to that table. And this same thing be sent down to all members of Victoria Ajao Estate Leo Club. Even when I left as a president, the people that took over, the same trend. So 3 things about Leo that have lost: no respect, no integrity, no focus. And the Leo program itself has no focus. Those days you see district presidents answerable to Leos. An ordinary Leo that joined Leo Club today can question the district president if he fails in one way or the other. Constitutionally, this day I see that the Leo constitution have been put under the bed because they know that if many Leos read the constitution, they will be vast about what the Leo program is all about. and they will question their authority, they hide it. We see numbers of district presidents who have just passed that I cannot give account. This has to do with integrity. And adversely, that they like it or not, when they get to the society, it will tell. It will come back onto. See, let me tell you this before you pass this stage. Low club is meant to shape youth. If you miss it at the low club, to get it right, even in the community, will be wrong. Because one way or the other, whatever you do, will come back to haunt you. For instance, at my first election, I was contesting and I put my banner on the road. You know, my ward is the extreme end of Ikorodu. So when I'm going out of Ikorodu, it is my ward to go to. So new members and last year students saw my banner. And they struck. They came down from their vehicle. They made sure they locate me. I did not know them. I have left the school for over many years. They came, they said, "Are you Lion Batife? You were the deputy leader." Okay. My brother said this. They donated a sum of 700,000 naira to support my campaign. These are years that I didn't even know. But they heard one or two things about me. So whatever you do today as me, goes a long way.
I think we are able to like hold on to that. Focus, integrity, and respect.
Yes.
We'll look into that. All right. You are a family man.
Yeah.
How has your family been able to balance with service and political journey? Have you been able to balance each? Probably when it's time for service, they know it is time for service. When it's time for political, whatever, it's time for them. When it's time for you to be a family man, yes, how have you been able to balance?
It was never a problem. If I will answer the question, I will tell you, because I know you are not married. By the time you get married, marry a friend. Make sure, don't make that mistake. Marry a friend that understands you. If you just marry for marriage sake, you will get it wrong at the long run. But you marry for the fact that this person is part of me, you get it right. My wife knows I'm a service person, and she knows that whatever I want is what she wants. She knows that if I want to do this, if I fail to do it, I will not be happy, and if I'm not happy, she will not be happy. So she's my help, she's my support system.
Okay. So, sir, if your children are to watch this podcast right now, what is one thing you want them to learn from your story that you might find, you might be talking to them, but you might have skipped it at the point that, okay, when you grow older or something, this is one thing you should pick from me as your father?
Yes, if my kids watch this podcast now, they will not be surprised at whatever I'm saying there, because it's something I tell them every day. And it's not about the words from my mouth. It's not only by the words from my mouth. My action, my dressing, my attitude, I take them around. At times when I'm going out, I purposely take them around. I make sure they see what I do. So I'm trying to let them know, this is me, this is your father. I am carrying the image of my own father. And you are also to carry my own image as well. If you are doing anything, that things you do as a child, people will see you. People will know your parents will say, you understand? Whether good or bad. So I'm very sure my kids will not be surprised with whatever I'm saying there, because it's something I feed them on a daily basis.
So let's come back to you being the chapter president of Lagos Abuja Lions Club. What led to you being the chapter president?
Yes, I want to give kudos and appreciation to all members of Ajao Estate Lions Club. They build people, they build leaders. I have not, in my life, I think in Lions Club, there's nothing I would do without this set of Ajao members. I really appreciate every one of them. Anyway, I knew after my new, as a youth, once you are 30, you have to become a lion. And I decided to join the Lions Club. And they didn't even tell me to come and join them. They give me the freedom to do whatever I want. I'm the one that said I want to join them. But when I joined them, they pampered me. When pampering me, they tutored me. Ajao, anything they do, they are always standard. So on one good evening, I just received a call from my mentor, Lion Kema, and said, Batife, you need to charter a club. So we can see all these qualities in you. There is nothing a charter president has that you don't have. I was like, man, I want to be a member of Ajao. I don't want stress. She said, no, you can do it. And I told my wife, and my wife said, my wife made a statement. She said, and it won't buy me one pay. But me, I don't want to charter a club. I just want to be a club member, go to club meeting and come back, do activity. She said, anything about it, no pay. When she made that statement, I said, well, God is with me. I just called her on camera. I said, I'm ready. And just like Ajao Estate Leo Club, I just got few friends and they joined me. But to my amazement, back to our image as Leos, I just did a graphics, placed it on my social media DP. And my friends keep calling, Batife, you want to charter club? I want to join. You want to charter club? I want to join. People start, everybody you see, even today, till date, all members of Victoria Bogno Lions Club are all my converts. All of them, till date. We are 3 years now. So what happened is, I just put it, I got 2 friends, Lion Ayola and Lion Christiana, to help me to plan. But you see the rest members, they joined me through my DP. One of them is now the local government chairman. The local government chairman of Ikorodu North. He just saw my DP and said, then he was vice chairman. He said, Batife, you never say, I said I want to charter a club. No, I have to be part of it. Let me pay his dues, he pays everything. So almost 27 members we are seeing in Victoria Bogno today. They joined Victoria Bogno through my broadcast on my DP.
That's the power of impact.
Thank you
if there was no impact from you wouldn't have joined.
You would have joined, exactly.
So, through your service here, what was one mistake that you made that you feel, I won't want to use the word regret, but you just feel you shouldn't have done it that way?
Yes, service here as a new online.
Any of it that you just
service here as a new. I did not regret all my actions as a new because I was on my right track. I was doing the right thing, even when they were trying to bend. You know, there was a funny incident that happened when Ajao Estate Leo Club, our first meeting, our first convention at Ibadan, I was attacked. I was like, listen, but I didn't regret anything as a Leo. I give God the glory that God really guided me. Because God really guided me. It was not my own understanding alone. God really guided me. But as a Lion, if there's one thing I regretted that I feel I wouldn't have done is to charter a club. Yes. Yes, I did not want to charter a club. I wanted to just be a member. There is a challenge for me that I'm taking up, but I really do not want to charter a club. Honestly, if anybody asks me what you will have rewrite, I wouldn't have chartered a club. You see, in Lions Club, I don't really want accolades.
What do you think the title of that story should be?
That story should be So Little.
So Little.
Yes. So little. If there is anything I want to achieve in my life, it is not out, it is not money, it is nothing. It is numbers of people I have genuinely change their life positively. Whenever we see New Club, please, I beg you by the mercy of God, never disobey your lions. And I'm using this medium to appreciate all Ajao lions, starting from Lion Kema, to Lion Greg, to Lion Mini, Lion Alfred, Lion Titi, Lion Tony, Lion Tony, and every other lions, I couldn't mention their name. Please, don't leave your children. Last Ajao is 12 years old. Please, don't leave them. Support them more, because I'm very sure they will keep
word. We hope that you will be there to respond to us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Super. And on that note, we come to the end of today's podcast. And I hope that everybody that listens to this is going to learn and relearn so many things. Because even I, as the host, I have held so many things on this hand that I hope I do not lose it. So I hope that we've learned. Thank you so much to Lion Batife for doing this with us. And we hope that by the time we are bringing out our next podcast, you are watching and learning. Don't forget to subscribe, follow us, and like and comment on all our social media handles from TikTok, from TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Thank you very much. I remain your host, Leo Olajokosoko Adenike. Let's keep serving, let's keep rowing, and let's keep being ourselves. Thank you.